What's up guys, Mike back here today. Today we're going to be doing a little farm tutorial. This is a melon and pumpkin farm that I've been building, or that I have built. It's a modified design of illmangos. So I can go ahead and run it here and show you. I changed up the collection and a little bit of the harvesting. So he had slabs on the bottom of the pistons, and I put doors. Why I shouldn't say I did, because a design made this design. And then this is the send-off unit. This is all custom that he built. So other than that, I'll go in GM3 here. So other than that, you can see it's just like illmango's farm. It uses the same layout where you have melons in one row, pumpkins in another row, and you're skipping a space. That way there's a 1 in 4 chance for everything to grow, or for something to grow in each block. So what I did on the edges here is we have a minecart shoved in that half slab, which picks up everything from that minecart, on an activator rail which goes into a block with a torch on it, which goes up into a hopper dropper clock, which then goes back into a comparator, which opens and or closes the fence gate. This here is the launch mechanism. This is the on and off switch. So when the minecart hits the activator rail, it activates the redstone with a sticky piston block to launch up the minecart, and then it trips out observers, which are 1 tick pulse, not a single tick pulse, so it pulls that back. And then everything gets deposited, and if I would have left that on, you'd have been able to see that the minecart takes off. So we're going to be building this again here. I want 2 of them just because I'm going to break this minecart real quick. So rather than building one big one, I'm going to be building 4 of these cells just because they're simple to build. So I'm going to show you the layout here. So this is the bottom ring, or this is the floor for the rail car, or for the rails. So we can go ahead and fill this in, and once I get that filled in, I will start building the redstone, and I will show you guys that. Alright, real quick, just wanted to show you guys the block list that you're going to need. So if I pull up schematic here and I go to all materials, so I don't know why the andesite's there. You're going to need a fence gate, you're going to need a chest, which is that chest there. You're going to need, you don't have to have glass, but the glass just makes it look better in my opinion. You're going to need detector rails, a bunch of dirt, a dropper, the farmland, so you'll need 300 or 420 dirt, a furnace, a couple hoppers, some jack-o'-lanterns, a lever, the melons and pumpkins you can ignore, seeds, observers, redstone, and there you go. So I have most of that stuff here in this block, in these shulkers. You don't have to use stone brick, you can use anything here. I just use stone brick because it's easy to get and simple. So I'm going to go ahead and start placing all of these blocks, and I'll come back to you once we start laying the rails. Alrighty guys, so I am back, and we're ready to start placing rails. So if I go ahead and show you guys. So we want powered rails along through here. Now don't worry about this being messed up, because we're going to fix this later. But basically, I'm going to hide this so you guys can probably see better. You just want to go through here and place powered rails all the way down with normal rails on the edges. Now I went ahead and placed all of the levers underneath, so we can go through and flip all these real quick. That will power our rails, and then we need to flip the ones on the edges. So there should be one here, should be one there, and I think, yeah, I need one more lever. Do I? Maybe I don't need a lever here. I don't know. We're going to put one anyway. So, yeah, I'm just going to let Schematica place these rails, and I'll show you guys this information. Now, Schematica sometimes screws up rails, especially on the edges. You might have to fix those. So, but that's better. It's having to fix a couple rails is better than having to manually place all these. And I'm probably going to need more powered rails. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot more powered rails. It's like you can see here on the edge. You can see how it messed these up. So we can just go ahead and break all these. And yeah, I want to make a bunch more powered rails and get this finished up, and I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so I have all the glass placed. I didn't want to bore you guys with placing all that grass because it's quite tedious. So now what you're going to want to do is go along and hoe. Now, we need to do something else real quick. Now, if you don't have game mode permissions like I do, then you can do this very simply by just breaking grass where you think it is. But we need to leave, let's see, is there one there? Yeah, so we need to leave one space open. I think it's here? Yeah. So you gotta leave one space open for the water to go through. So then once you do that, then you just want to come along the edge and hoe everything. But first you gotta put this water in. So I'll show you how to do that because it's kind of weird how you have to do it. So you need to get some trapdoors. And then basically you're gonna go down here. You're gonna place a trapdoor and then you're gonna hold shift and place it. And then you can move that one down and then break it, and then that way you can put water on the edge there. So I'll show you guys that one more time. So drop down, trapdoor, hold shift, open it, and then you can come up. That's the easiest way that I found on how to place those trapdoors. So let me place the rest of these real quick. One more. Okay. And then you can just go ahead and start hoeing. Now the easiest way to do it is to do it in a diagonal like this. You can also just go every other one. Either way works, and that one should be hoed, not this one. So either way, you want to hoe your grass or dirt, whatever you ended up using, and then I'll finish the tutorial once I get that done. Alright guys, so once you get your ground hoed, here comes the most difficult part about this farm. So, as you can see, I have a layer of stone brick placed here. Now, you can use any block to do this, but it works really good if you have haste 2, like that beacon, something you can insta-mine. Because we're going to have to be placing jack-o'-lanterns. Now, this server's not in 1.13 yet, so you can't just place jack-o'-lanterns wherever the hell you want. You have to place them on a block. So that's why I put stone brick down. So then I can turn on my Schematica printer and fly along and let it place for me. So I don't know if there's any other block you can use besides jack-o'-lanterns. I'm sure there is, but these are the ones that I know that you can place rails on top of. I think there is other blocks you can use. I'm not for sure. Not really sure why that didn't place. Now some of these are kind of weird the way they're placed, so I might have to, you might have to turn around a little bit. I am going to upload the schematic. It will be in the description. So I'm going to trim it up too and take out a bunch of the stuff that doesn't need to be there. Because when I copied this the first time, I copied a bunch of the underground of where it was because I originally had this built underground. So I'll have that copied and you guys can see it. And I'm pretty sure I'm out of slabs. I am. So I'm going to go get some more slabs and finish placing all of that. The slabs won't, you don't have to have the stone brick there to place the slabs. You just have to have it for the jack-o'-lanterns, unless you're in 113. I'm pretty sure in 113 you can just place jack-o'-lanterns down. So we can put those back and then... Alright guys, so I got all that taken care of. So now we're going to work on building up this redstone here. Now I need to turn off Schematica. So what we're going to do is we're going to place all of the redstone by hand. That being said, I need some slabs. Okay. Now as you can see, a bunch of this is redded out, and that's fine. It's just because of the way that I use grass instead of dirt. I use grass instead of dirt, so that's why some of it's red, some of it looks weird. Apparently Schematica placed a bunch of these blocks and I didn't know it. Okay. So then we need to do our observers. So we need to place one. I always place these the wrong way. So we need to go one there. We need to place one up. And then we need to put redstone on it. And I need a piston. Sticky piston. Sticky piston and redstone. That zombie can go fuck itself. Put a redstone and our sticky piston, and then we need to put our string. Okay, and that'll update once. Not a big deal. There we go. And then we need to do one more thing real quick for that redstone. So we need a lever, and what else do I need? I can't remember what else I needed. So we're going to do the bottom redstone real quick together. Just place that anywhere just to turn that on. So down here on the bottom redstone, very simple. You put a repeater, you put a block, put a sticky piston, put a slime block on it, and then a repeater. Which I didn't grab any repeaters, so I'm going to grab one real quick. Face it that away, put it on 4 ticks, and you're good. And then basically you just got to start placing sticky pistons. And it's actually pretty simple to place sticky pistons because of the way we built this. Let me just hide this. So basically all you have to do is your pistons go on your slabs, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, your pistons go on your slabs. So you just run through and you place your pistons, and then you put your trapdoors on your pistons. So once you get all that done, I'll meet you guys back. Alright guys, so once you get your farm planted, or once you get your things done up there, I'll show you how to plant your farm. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go down one whole row with pumpkin seeds, and then you're going to want to come back this row with melon seeds. And you're going to alternate. So this one's pumpkins, this is pumpkins, this is pumpkins. You got melons and melons. You do that all around the farm here. Now, you can go ahead and bone meal it, but I'm way too fucking lazy to do that, so I'm just going to let that shit grow on its own. And I am going to show you real quick how to set up your hopper, your pickup hopper. So I don't have a normal piston, so we're going to use a sticky piston. Just hopefully I can get it to work. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to come under this block here, and you're going to break it. Okay? Now, you're going to want to put wherever you want this to go. Like, I think I want mine to go on this side here. So I'm going to place a hopper going that way. Alright guys, so once you get all that done, you're going to want to go through and you're going to want to plant this. Now, there's kind of a very specific way you have to plant this. So you're going to want to go down this whole row here with pumpkin seeds all the way down. And then you're going to want to jump over to this row and you're going to go melon seeds all the way down. And then you're going to jump back to pumpkin. So you'll have pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon. Okay, all the way down. Alright, so once you get that done, I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick how to set up your hopper system. So you want to pick out a direction on where you want your hopper to go. Now I want mine to go this way because I'm going to have these both go into a storage system together. So you're going to go ahead and do that. You're going to place your hopper. You're going to put your rail on top of your hopper. Actually, you need to break that rail too. Put your rail on your hopper. You're going to make yourself a hopper minecart. You're going to place that down, and you want to break the rail underneath of it, so it just kind of hangs there. Now, I don't have a normal piston with me, so I'm going to use this here sticky piston. We're going to place that there, and I can actually hide that. Then you're going to want to put a slab on it, and then put yourself a lever somewhere. I should be able to put it there. Maybe not. Okay. Fine, we'll do it the hard way. Oh, you guys can't really, you won't be able to see it that well, but put your lever there. You're going to want to push that down. Now, seeing how I don't have a normal piston, I'm going to break this one and just let it fall. So that way, you have your slab inside your block. Now, you're only going to go ahead and place that there. And then, can we get lucky? No, we can't get lucky. Okay. So we're going to need some more rails real quick. Let's just run over there and grab them. And I don't know why that shulker box is up. That's a weird glitch. So we're going to get that, and we'll just use some grass. You come back over here. You're going to break that block. Run these slabs out a few, and then you're just going to do this number here. Place out a few rails, and then get your detector rail, place it down. And then you can go ahead and put your blocks back. And I actually think that is supposed to be stone brick, and then we can put our lever back there. So now we're powered. And I don't remember if I showed this on camera or not, but basically what you want to do is we can get rid of that. On the bottom here, what you're going to need, these are actually extra blocks, you can get rid of these. You're going to put a lever, okay, redstone torch, block above it, redstone torch, block above it. That way when you turn that on, it'll fix your fence gate, and it'll turn this rail on here. Okay, we need to put an item, any old item, I'll just use a stone brick, into that hopper, and then we can go ahead and test it. So we can put all this up. I need one hopper, this rail cart, we can put all that back up. So now, okay, that was weird. Now you should be able to put your minecart, your hopper minecart there, and it'll rest. Okay? Now, if there's a glitch where it doesn't go like this, open your fence gate, close your fence gate, and it'll do the work for you. Now, we're just going to let this run because we just want to see if everything's right. Obviously, nothing's grown. You can bone meal these. That's getting loud. You can bone meal your stems. I'm too fucking lazy to do that, so I'm just going to let them grow naturally. But we're just going to let this run, make sure everything works, make sure it drops down here. And that should be the farm completed. I can go ahead and run this one too while I'm at it, just to let this one harvest. There you go. So now you can see that one activated. Okay, so it looks like it's going along the rail cars just nice. I'm actually going to go into spectator mode. That way we can fly in here and see. Apparently I'm nicked as Mike is racist. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and reset our nickname, because why not? Okay, and then just to check it, we're going to put out some items there. I'll put that steak out. So once it gets down here, it's going to unload very fast, and then it'll take off again, and then we have our steak. And that's why you put the hopper minecart inside of a block, so that way it unloads really quick, and I can show you over here, hopefully. When this one gets done, I'll show you, because this one will actually be full of melons and pumpkins, and that's driving me nuts why that's open, but whatever. These unload extremely fast. Oh, apparently they reset votes because I voted. So apparently, yeah, they would have reset them this month. So as you can see, it comes down here. It's full of items. And you can see how quick these items dissipate into the other hopper. So once this gets done here, we should be able to see it take back off. And there we go. Go ahead and turn that off. You can leave this one on. You can also use this on as an on and off switch. I just leave it on. But that's it. That's going to be the tutorial. And then you can put glass like I did on this one. You can put glass around it just to make it look nice. You don't have to. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Comment down below what you think. And I will see you guys in the next video.